which, ugh. Yeah, it's been a stressful week so far. It's Thursday, what is today's date? May 27th. Monday was Memorial Day, which I had off, but I worked all day because I'm stupid, and my flatting job that I mentioned, the color assisting job that I was doing, I had thought that I had until the 31st, and so I had allotted my time separately, and then I got an email saying, hey, just want to check in, and I was like, and I just realized I had messed it up, and so I've been scrambling to get it all done. I got an extension, which was really generous, but it's just making me feel like crap that I messed up this deadline, and that I have all this work that I'm scrambling to do, and that's been like my main focus. So Sunday and Monday did flatting all day, and so I didn't do any writing. I didn't get to work on my book at all, which then that makes me more annoyed at myself, as if I'm not already hard enough and on myself to write every day. It just, sometimes I just get a little overcommitted, I guess, and I don't know, I feel like I like having a full schedule because then I do segment my time in a way that's really efficient, but then other times, and I guess especially when I messed up my allotments of time and I start to stress out, it sometimes feels like I have too much to do, that then I'm like paralyzed to get anything done, and it's just been like a struggle the last couple of days, and I have a lot of stuff at work, my day job that I have to get done, and this like grant application I have to finish, and that's like just really tedious. And then so I've just been like, I don't know, and I think paired with the fact that it's been so hot, it just like makes me more agitated, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm losing my mind. And I try not to be hard on myself, but it's just hard. I don't know. Just all these deadlines, I just don't know. I hate that this is all like so complainy, and like I hate to complain, and I guess I'm only complaining to this camera and not to anyone except my roommate, and we went on a walk earlier and we both kind of complained about different things, but I don't know, I just usually, I don't know, struggle through it, and I don't complain, but I also feel like if I am recording this for, I don't know, other people, if I just talk about how like it's so easy, and I just wrote, and every video is about how I wrote another scene and then I'm done, it just gives like the wrong impression that every day goes perfectly, and every day you work on exactly what you want to do and you accomplish it, and that just isn't true. Sometimes you plan for things to go one way and they don't happen. Talking about it does seem to help. I know that I will get everything done. It's just, I don't know. The last 2 days were just like really, really stressful. I'm almost done with the flatting, and then that'll be off my plate. And this grant has to be turned in by Sunday, so that'll be done this week. And then I have Friday off again, which is nice. So I'm just hoping that I can get back in the swing of things. I feel like there's parts of every week that are like this though, where it's like, this is great, I'm so efficient, I've gotten all this stuff done, and then other days where it's like nothing goes to plan, and I'm like, how do I have like how do I have this divide between the kinds of days that I have, where it's like so easy and great and planned out, and then other days where it just feels like nothing is going right. I don't know. I just want to do a good job. That's what I'm always trying to do my best, but some days are better than others. I don't know. I like the last video was very stressful. I was very stressed out. I had so much to do, and yeah, well, I'm happy to report I got the grant submitted. I finished the color flatting, and the colorist was very happy, and I didn't hold them up even with the extra time that I needed, so that was a huge relief. And then today is Friday, and I had I think I've realized the last couple of videos that I've said what day it is and I haven't gotten it right either time. So yeah, the last video I recorded was on Wednesday, and I think I said it was Thursday. I don't know. Anyway, so today's Friday. I have today off from my day job. I do have some stuff I need to do, but it wasn't so much that I needed to work today, and so I was able to take the day off. I worked on A-OK all day. It was great. I had been thinking about adding some chapter breaks into the different months of the school year, or using the months of the school year as chapter breaks, because I felt like for the pacing, it needed moments where you could sort of slow down, or you could easily just sort of stop reading and pick it back up in these very sort of certain spots in the story that just feels like a natural pause. I know as a reader that I really like that when I have a chance to like take a breath and put a book down. And with Scullion, my first book, part of how I designed that was to read very like breathless. It's this action adventure. All these people are getting mistaken for each other. Like it reads like very fast, and it's meant to feel a little bit like an action movie, and that everything just kind of keeps going along from start to finish. And there isn't really a lot of room to breathe. But this one just feels really different because there's a lot of characters, there's a lot of dialogue, lots of different little scenes, and I think if there wasn't like moments where you could kind of slow down or take a break, it would just be too much all at once. So, but then I was just sort of drawing these chapter breaks like this. I don't know if you can see. Ooh. So, yeah. Bathroom. Closer to the bathroom. This one, which my future self is gonna hate having to draw this, but it does look really cool. Assuming that I keep this as the chapter break. These are Thunbergia vines. I think they're sometimes called black-eyed Susans. And we had these growing in my yard when I was a kid, and we had to cut them back a lot. The flowers were purple. They're really pretty. And then preparing some lunch. That's it. Funny, this first one, this is like basically my childhood bedroom. I modified it a little bit. It's kind of a combination of what it's like now and what it was like then. A couple of tweaks here and there, but it's basically my childhood bedroom. I put this little action figure because the door would be like right here. And so this bookshelf here, I made it like there's a little action figure that fell behind it, because that happened all the time, and then it was too heavy, you couldn't move it, you couldn't reach it, so I thought that was kind of funny. And yeah, so I'm feeling good. I think I'm around, I don't know, I'm getting close to like 125 pages. I have one more scene left to do in the month of December, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly how I want to write it. I'm just now at this point where Jay is over at his best friend's house, where he has been learning guitar, and he's really excited, and he has a school band, or not a school, a band with other classmates, and yeah, he's finally sort of showing Jay into that world. And the scene I have to write is that Jay has just found out in this sort of last panel that that it's not just the two of them hanging out like old times, but Brace has invited over all of his bandmates, and they're going to play music. And the scene I have to write is Jay kind of he's very happy for Brace, but he's feeling a little left out, and that he's not really part of that world, and he doesn't completely jive with all the other band members. So I'm excited to kind of explore this part. I feel like the book shifts a little bit once the spring semester hits, with This being kind of a point of conflict of not fitting into an old friend group, and just the idea of changing over time and drifting apart in friendships, and not for any explicit reason, but just that you have different interests, and so you find yourself surrounded by different groups of people, and your friendship isn't what it once was or how it started. And so this is the beginning of the main character kind of realizing that, and eventually he'll find his friends and people that he shares interests with. But I'm excited. So it's coming along. Gonna finish. It's gonna be fine. So, something really important came yesterday in the mail. Something I've been waiting on and I'm very excited about, as you may be able to tell. Oh yeah, it's happening.